Patrick Rishe is the head of the sports business program at Washington University in St. Louis. He's also the founder and CEO of Sports Impact. Patrick, welcome to the program. Good to have you on.
Thanks for having me.
You see these cases growing, 8 at Alabama, 1 at Arkansas, Auburn, Baylor, a number of players at Clemson. Are we going to be able to play college football in the fall?
Boy, it's looking like a dicey proposition right now. Obviously there's a lot of time to pass between now and the end of August. But, first of all, I think a lot of it is that these young people have to take more precaution. We've seen in the last few months that younger people sometimes get a little cavalier. I'm spending my summer in Los Angeles. I spend time at the UCLA track, and I got to tell you, I see a lot of athletes and non-athletes all in the 20-something range, not wearing a mask when they're doing the stairs, running laps around the track. So I think that's part of it. Part of it is they're coming, Jason, from all these various places where, ultimately, once they're on campus, the hope is that the university athletics department can create kind of a pseudo bubble. But then, of course, when you bring all the other students back to campus, well, then this creates another concern.
Certainly. Once you're in the student population, you're in the population. We're talking about tens of thousands of students, unlike a professional sports setting where you literally can be in an Orlando-like bubble, which the NBA is planning to do.
Absolutely. And I think the biggest difference, obviously, between what's going on in college athletics is, all these pro sports leagues, yes, they are going to lose a lot of money as it is. And even in the case of baseball, which everyone is frustrated with right now, if they canceled their season, there would be a lot of money lost. But they'll be able to rebound. Whereas college sports, they are so dependent on football. I estimated a few weeks ago that just the Power 5 conferences, which is roughly 65 schools, you're looking at potentially $4 billion in revenues lost in college football if you don't have a season. And there's so much pressure for them to figure out a way to make it happen because football helps finance such a large percentage of the rest of the athletics department. We're seeing conferences already, not the Power 5 conferences, but smaller Division I conferences like the MAC, like the Mountain West. They're canceling sports teams. They're canceling postseason tournaments in non-revenue sports years out just to offset the losses of this year.
Do you think some non-revenue sports will disappear altogether if there is no college football, which you said contributes maybe $4 billion in terms of the Power 5? But we're also talking about university budgets more broadly that are impacted by the draw of college football at some schools.
Absolutely. What we are seeing right now across all of Division I sports is we are seeing furloughs. We're seeing top administrators in the athletics department taking pay cuts. We're seeing this at the university level as well. At my university, which is just a Division III school, the chancellor, several top-level executives taking pay cuts. So we're seeing that. I haven't seen just yet Power 5 schools cutting sports teams, and I don't think the non-revenue sports at these smaller Division I conferences are going to totally disappear. But we're going to see more and more programs cutting teams, cutting postseason tournaments, cutting the number of traveling, right? Trying to be more geographically conscious just to lower their cost of doing business.